a quick story. So I was in India in 92. I went on a Sufi pilgrimage.
Oh, wow.
And it was incredible. So a few of us, 99 people came from all over the world. I was the person from Chicago. And I mean, professionals, lawyers, doctors, all kinds of people were on this trip. And we were there to learn about Pir Vilayat and Sufism. So a few of us heard about this Sadhu that was living up in the mountains that hadn't eaten in 10 years. Because in my world, we were meant to be breatharians. You know, we started out as breatharians, and then we became fruitarians, and then we became vegans, and then we became vegetarians, and then we became carnivores.
Okay.
So, and there are breatharians in the world. So, oh my God, I get to meet a breatharian. So 3 of us went out on this journey, hiking through the Himalayas, the mountains, to find this guy. We found him, and he was with 7 of his sadhus, his holy men were with him, and he was living in a cave. And I thought, oh my God. So I got to go in the cave with him. We all got to go in. There were 3 of us, one by one. And you just, when you left, you just felt drunk. You just felt this sense of joy and peace. And there's just no way to describe how I felt in my head. I was like, oh, well, I used to smoke pot and drink. So it was like that 10 times older, 10 times over, right? So they offered us dinner. And I thought, oh my God, I'm having dinner in the Himalayas with holy men who serve the breatharian, right? And they served us 5 nuts. And so I'm like, okay. And so, but this is the way they ate it. They picked up the nut and they bit a little piece and chewed it like they had a mouthful of food. And it must have taken them 4 or 5 bites to chew that whole little nut. And me, being the type of, I'm used to getting my food. And I was like, okay. No, I ate, but it was an amazing experience. So the point of that story is food is not the most important thing in our life. In fact, if we were breatharians, we'd be able to live like the trees and everything around us. We get the sun and the air and the soil. This is what feeds us for real. Okay. So as long as you're getting those elements, you're being fed. Okay. And your body's clean enough to receive it.
I see. So I want to ask you about that, but before I forget,